The Cardinals are going to lean on the rookie class from 2023 to carry over to 2024, Bo. Speaking of that rookie class, ESPN ranked the rookie class based on production, and the Arizona Cardinals 9th overall. Now, while I think it's great to see the Cardinals in the top 10, I don't know if I love this just based off the pure fact that if you read the article, they devalued Paris Johnson Jr. I think Michael Wilson outplayed a lot of these other receivers on this list, and it just pains me to see both the Rams and the Seahawks ahead of the Cardinals, but if we're grading on a curve with what Steve Keim used to do, this is a breath of fresh air.
Oh, yeah. Did Keim ever have one sniff a top 10 postseason list? I think that it's kind of the sum of the parts, right? There wasn't one player, even though Paris Johnson Jr., he didn't miss a snap. He was so steady at the right tackle position, like that it showed depth. It showed, diversity as far as the player, the positions that Monti Ossenfort drafted. I mean, the Texans get number 1 because they had the pick number 2 and number 3 in the draft. Like you should be that high, and they hit on both the players. One of them was selected with the Cardinals pick that they traded out for with Will Anderson Jr., but CJ Stroud makes that draft, no doubt about it. And then what the Rams did is absolute. It's psycho stuff, like the Puka stuff, like getting Puka and the season that he had, and the way that they developed all of that entire roster. Just a complete nod to Les Snead and of course Sean McVay, Raheem Mostert, everybody involved with that organization, getting that rookie class where they had 13 rookies on the active roster on a playoff team. That's insane. And then the Packers, the youngest roster in the entire league, the youngest roster to make it to the postseason and forever. I mean, those wide receivers emerging, the Lions, I think that they had a real against the grain draft. They go running back first round and off-ball linebacker. But the Bears should be there. They had enough picks. They got
Sam Laporta, too.
Yeah, Sam Laporta was one of the best tight ends, even in the league as a rookie. The Bears should. They were picking 1-1 in most rounds. So it's like the Cardinals, they had a solid draft, and it helped add to the foundation of where they're going from here.
What rookies played a part in the Bears' success this year? Like Darnell Wright. Paris Johnson Jr. had a better year than Darnell Wright. Who else was good for the Bears rookie class? I'm literally asking, like, naively, did they have a couple defenders? Like, name a Buccaneer that stood out this year. I think this is like recency bias of these teams. Like, oh, they made the playoffs, their rookie class must be good. I think that's what's happened here. Like every one of these teams, save for the Cardinals, was like down the stretch playing meaningful games, and there's like, the rookies were a part of that, weren't they? I think this is a big load of garbage. I think this is a big hunk of shit. Because the Cardinals played the most rookie snaps of any team. They got valuable contributions and were playing well at the end of the year despite their record. So
yeah,
I think Cardinals had a top 5 to 7 rookie class. Like, yeah. And also, can we be honest? Like, Will Anderson Jr. had 7 sacks this year. Like, he was a good player.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't a dominant player.
Yeah.
He was good. So I mean, I don't want Cardinal fans to look at that and be like, man, we missed out. You did not.
No,
Cardinals handled their business. They did a good job.
You should stand tall today. Walk around your house have a lot of pride.
I do that anyway. I walk around like a big man.
Tyson Bagent played downs for them at the quarterback, but like they had guys play snaps.
That's what they're grading on.
Sean Jackson. Yeah.
They had a quarterback win some games. The guy who's tatted up, right? That literally makes that guy's never going to play for them again. Like Caleb Williams is going to be their quarterback.
I'm just trying to figure out why.
Rookie class, that's stupid. I think that's dumb.
Tyreek Stevenson, was he a rookie?
Yeah, Joel's saying the cornerback Stevenson.
Okay. I mean, he didn't start. Was he their slot?
Brett Jones, great comment. Funny how running backs are devalued, but the teams that drafted early graded well here. Yeah, because it's a lazy assessment. Like, oh yeah, they had a back that looked pretty good. Better move them up. But then everybody says backs don't help you win. So yeah, here's what you need to know, and you guys already know this. The Cardinals drafted a franchise left tackle, right tackle that played every snap. B.J. Ojulari led rookies in pressures for outside linebackers, edge rushers through, I think, like week 14 or 15, and barely played. Michael Wilson was a phenom, was top 10 in receiving yards most of this year for rookies. I mean, like, And then you think about it, Dante Stills was one of the most productive defensive linemen outside of Jalen Carter for any rookie.
Yeah.
But like ESPN's not going to bring that up, and that's fine.
No,
that's
and
fine.
you can consider what Elijah Higgins did as tight end 2.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
Amari Dermacado and some Starling Thomas.
You're naming guys that are going to be a part of this team's foundation. There are a ton of players that ESPN is factoring into that list that are not going to be part of the futures of those teams.
Yeah, they'll just be
like Chicago's quarterback. Like, that's stupid. That bothers me that that's on there.